I voted for Green Party.
Green Party.
Yeah.
I put NDP. You know Marxism?
You are a Marxist.
Conservative. I just left my country. I don't want the same thing happening here, so I vote conservative.
What's your name?
Diego. Diego.
South America?
South America.
Yeah, my name is Yishan, very Chinese.
Nice
nice
to meet you.
to meet you. Would you mind sharing who are you voting for? That's okay if you don't want to.
It's okay, conservative.
Me too.
You too?
Me too. Would you mind sharing why?
Well, because I just left my country, Brazil, because there was a lot of communists there and progressists, so I don't want the same thing happening here, so I vote conservative.
Exactly same. I want to say the same thing. Yeah, I'm from China. Same
and-
situation, right?
Yeah, I think China is more openly communist than Brazil. Brazil, we kind of have a democracy, but,
but
it's going...
underlying.
Underlying is
communism.
it's like all the colleges, the press, everybody's kind of leftists there.
Oh, is that the reason why you leave there and move here?
Yeah, a lot of taxes, violence. So this is why I chose Canada, and I don't want the same thing happening here.
Exactly. I keep telling everyone that I don't want Canada to become the same as where I've.
Yeah, I hope we can win.
By our vote, I hope we can make things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, thanks for taking this interview. Can I please know your name?
Nolan.
Nolan? Would you mind sharing who are you voting for?
So I voted for Green Party.
Green Party?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I kind of did like a little bit of last minute research because this is my first time voting.
Same. Me too.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. So I did my research on my own, but I definitely my mom kind of helped me kind of make my decisions. But since it's my first time voting, I wanted to at least vote and not waste my vote, I guess. But
What's the reason?
It's kind of complicated. I wasn't really sure between at least NDP and Conservative, or the Conservative and party, but I chose to do Green. It's kind of more of a parent choice, but they didn't make me do it. I wanted to do it myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of policy of Green Party makes you like them, support them?
It's kind of personal. I don't know if I want to.
Oh,
do
that's
this.
okay.
Yeah,
No worries.
yeah.
If you want to introduce this party to people who don't know it, what's the one thing you want to,
I'm not sure if I actually want to do this.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
sorry.
That's okay. Frank, nice meeting you. My name is Yishan. Would you mind sharing who you are voting for?
They don't have it on the ballot.
Oh, it's the
Liberal.
Oh yeah, because they changed name. They changed to the United, and then they try to support the Conservative. So they give up the chance because they don't want to separate the ballots from Conservative. They want to show the support to Conservative. So you ended up not voting.
No, I put NDP.
So the reason,
Is because my Liberal was not on the ballot.
I think liberals are supporting Conservative.
Yeah, but I don't know that. The thing is, Conservative
Yeah.
one side,
Uh-huh.
Liberal other side.
No.
Kind of opposite.
No,
And
they're
and
not.
usually, like almost always, but this one different. But usually, Liberal one side and Conservative opposite. So NDP kind of the middle. It's kind of the middle choice. If you don't like the really conservative people, you don't like the really liberal people, NDP is kind of a little bit both.
I get your point.
yeah.
But in my mind, NDP is actually even more liberal. It's even left.
A little bit.
Conservative, it's lefter than liberal.
Yeah, it's kind of like 60% or 40%. but a
You're
little bit.
leaning to left.
A little bit,
anyways.
yeah.
Okay, like, would you mind sharing which kind of policy, like what kind of thing they do make you feel you support them?
Well, usually the liberal government will do things in the community. Like, for example, they will fix the highway. Where the conservatives say, we're only going to do what's necessary. We're not going to do anything extra. They're going to, So the liberal says, well, we're going to fix the thing that if we have the money, we're going to do it as much. as we can.
They spend money as much as they can.
Not-
the government don't have money right now.
No, not they don't spend and spend and spend, but they do improve the conditions for the people mostly. Yeah. The conservative, you can wait.
Okay. In my opinion, because government is spending people's tax money,
Yeah.
so they have to spend it wisely. So it's not every situation.
Yeah.
Because now the government don't have money at all. It's a deficit.
Yeah.
So the government owes too much money that we have next few generations have to pay back to that thing. So I think it would be good that the government spend money wisely on the necessary things instead of everything thing. That's my opinion. But I appreciate your opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm voting for a government that not just spending on whatever, but spending my tax money on the right point.
Liberal doesn't kind of like a teenage boy gets his first paycheck, right? You know, teenage boy gets his first
That's
paycheck,
true.
and
so true.
Tomorrow my money, where's my money?
Yeah, that's so true.
They're not like that. They're a little bit, but they try to do most improvements with what they have. But now, like what you say, it's like me. If I only have $10, I'm not going to spend 15 because I can't.
Yeah, but the current government, they are spending the future money right
Future
now.
money.
Now they are all like 9 billion. We need several generations to pay for the 9 billion. I think it's unfair.
By comparison, if you go to the U.S.,
No, I'm not comparing that. I'm only
but-
comparing
but-
BC in the
yeah,
past and
but
now.
if you go, I'm just saying, the U.S. owes trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. Huge. 9 billion, nothing. And not just one debt, they got foreign debt, international, and they have national debt. So they're,
I get your point.
Yeah, it's a little, but
But
I
U.S.
know what
has
you
the
mean.
power to get the money back.
But-
That's a different situation.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's just by comparison how much they owe, but they're also 10 times the size too. Different, total different, but
Yeah, 'cause-
9 billion.
Because my concern is because they owe so much money, how can they fill it? The only way is they charge us more tax. That's
Right,
it.
right.
I think I'm a hard worker. I don't want all my hardworking earned money just become the tax. So that's my concern.
Our world is never going to be a perfect system, unfortunately.
No. I think everywhere there's no perfect.
That's
But the system is important that you have a choice to to make adjustment every once in a while, right? Because you have a balance of power. So that the only problem is if one side grab the power too much, then there will be abuse.
it becomes
Dictatorship.
almost communist. Yeah, like
Hearing,
communist.
yeah, you also think so, right?
Um,
But do you support communism?
You know, saying absolute power corrupt absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I totally. That's
That's
what.
it.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. But do you support the communism?
I go one step more. You know, Marxism.
You are a Marxist.
If it was done the way that Karl Marx had it in the plan, it's a very good system because all it is I'm going to share with everybody in my community. Yeah, and that's not a bad system because now
Then why is never happening in reality?
because man's
It's against the human nature, right?
it's
Which
against
means
human-
it's not possible because we have
Right.
to recognize we
Yeah.
are humans.
Yeah.
This is a system supposed to
Yeah.
be in
Yeah.
humans system. So
Yeah.
I'm not for it because I don't think
The-
it's realistic.
The idea is good.
But it's never realistic.
But it can't be done because of man.
Exactly.
The human nature.
Exactly. You're gonna eventually run out of other people's money,
That's
and
why-
nobody wants to work.
That's why Marxism is a good plan, but it never happened because it only gets to communist, to the dictator.
But the thing is, I believe good plan is the plan that applies to the reality that is practical.
Yeah.
A practical plan is a good plan. So I don't think Marxism is a good plan because it's not practical
It's
at
not
all.
practical.
It's not in our human world.
Yeah, it's the sin nature. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Canada's system is good because we have several choices.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
And,
I
and,
agree.
and the thing about it is, even if I disagree with my choice, right, there's no liberal down. So what do? I have second choice? But at least I have a second choice.
Yeah,
You know, so I
yeah.
put my mark because I still want my voice to be heard.
Exactly.
And I still want to be able to vote, even though my number one isn't there, so I check my second choice.
Yeah. And
So-
then even though they're doing such a bad job, we can still vote them out in the next election,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We always have the choice.
We have
That's democracy.
That's the best part is that we're not just one or two.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
bad and badder.
More choice, the better.
At least you have options.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Okay.